Hello and welcome to Crossing the Line, a podcast about pushing the boundaries, about daily opinions, and seeing how far people can take a joke. I am Dee.
And I am Z, and we actually have a special announcement to start right away with this episode. It's the final episode of the season, but we are introducing N. I know she was in here before as a guest. She helped me run another past episode, I believe it was episode 18, but we were announcing today that she is officially another co-host, so we are up to 3. We finally got our trifecta. So N, say hello, introduce yourself officially as a co-host.
Hello, it is me, officially the co-host. Thank you. And I am so grateful to be part of the team. Been having lots of fun so far. So excited to be officially a part and continue to talk shit together and just have a good time. So yeah, thanks. And we are super excited to introduce 2 special guests. First one is V. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, he does not actually talk like that. All right, moving on. And welcome M. M, not N. M. Go ahead, say hello. Go.
Hi everybody. Huh?
Okay,
And
all right, that's it.
copyright.
We're done. Goodbye, everybody. We're just gonna end it there. End it there, please. God damn it. Guys, we rehearsed this. How dare you?
We did? Well, to be fair,
Yeah, you missed all 8 rehearsals. Fucking hell, dude. You're too busy playing Pal World.
don't judge. D, bring this back on track, then we'll go back into the bullshit.
Okay, and of course, for our episode today, it's kind of bullshitting. We're gonna BS you guys, say whatever comes to mind. So,
Art.
I mean, we kind of already started, so
Whatever comes to mind, that is very dangerous, but I'm here for it.
Oh boy, I heard gum.
Hentai.
All right.
Oh god. Anyways, I mean, to be fair, this episode almost was late because like I happened to be playing this game that everyone keeps talking about, this Pal World game. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't just waste 6 hours this morning. No, 8 hours this morning, not realizing I was playing it.
God.
I'm sorry. I woke up at 6, sat in my computer. I'm like, all right, I'm going to play with this for a bit. At a little after 6, a buddy of mine got online and I'm like, all right, we're just going to keep playing. And all of a sudden, and now that kind of brings up why he said at one point, he goes, you wouldn't think this game would take up your whole weekend. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not. What the hell are you talking about? And then I just happened to look over at Discord and I see there's a little microphone icon sitting on the podcast server. And I'm just like, why is someone in there? And I'm like, oh shit, it's 2:00. We got an episode today.
It sounds like you need a life, Z.
Wow.
I do.
Digging deep.
Now,
Outside of Pal World.
Time out. I do have a life. I just don't use it. It's
Yep,
in mint
that
condition,
sounds about right.
sitting in the closet, all put up on a hanger, dust free.
Sitting in the closet.
Why would you hang your life from a hanger?
Well, I try to rope.
Yeah, it
and
should
that
be
didn't
hanging
work.
from a rope. Oh, okay. We both. Great minds think alike.
I try to rope, but someone might take it as racist. So
Okay, hold on. That's not what I was thinking. I was going in a different direction that was also dark.
I want
but
to
it
say,
wasn't that.
I want to say for the record, I'm not racist. I own a black and white TV. Just saying.
Okay. Yep. No, that's a pass. That is a pass.
Yeah, that's a
Chop.
pass. Just like this word. Oh.
Okay.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
God.
So yeah, like we were.
Great start.
Yeah,
Great start,
Perfect
everybody.
start. How long was the episode so far? All right, that should be it. 4 minutes. All right, have a good day, everybody.
That's all it takes.
That was great.
Going out with a
That's
bang.
great. Thanks for having me. This
Yeah,
is
right.
great.
Like hardly got any words in. We need more active guests. They didn't talk much.
Victor talks a lot, so here we go. Go ahead, Victor. Go ahead. Prove it.
Wait,
Talk. Say something.
This is not how that works. You gotta. You can't just put me on spot without like something to actually talk about. I mean, you can. It's just I'm not gonna do it.
Picture
I'm
frames.
not a monkey.
Talk about picture frames.
Speak.
Why would I talk about picture frames?
Well, you said you wanted to talk about something. You needed something. There you go.
Do we have picture frames as like a what was it called? Someone that's giving us money. Like, are we sponsored by Aura? We should be.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Picture
Listen,
Frames.
Yeah, we're sponsored
No
by Picture
brand,
Frames.
just
No
Picture
brand.
Frames in general.
interview.
Every
Oh,
possible
brand.
picture frame is sponsoring us right now. So
Yeah,
go ahead,
exactly.
please.
An insane amount of picture frames. I don't think you realize how many picture frames actually exist in this world and how many companies go to produce those picture frames,
Oh,
especially digital picture frames. Now that they're a thing,
oh yeah.
like we have even more.
Dude, those are
crazy.
so cool. Oh my god, I've seen like the ones where people can put them on, wherever, and it like plays a video, and it's like it looks like it's a picture frame, but it's a video.
Harry
like you
Potter.
can put it. What?
Like
Yeah, yeah.
Harry
yes,
Potter.
yes, like kind of like Harry Potter, except the picture frames aren't people that are talking and moving. Typically, it's not audio; it's just video.
Oh, you're talking about them silent TV machinima thingies, whatever they're called.
No,
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah, we used to have them
Come on.
radios, and then they put the screen on where we see people, but we don't hear shit. And you had to turn the radio on, and you'd hear it in the other room as someone yell, "He just fell down!" Then you hear your neighbor go, "He fell down!" And I don't know how I'm going on this. I'm going,
Okay, every time we get on here, you like to show your age, but your age is not that. You're like extending it past.
Not really. I mean, Em and I go back 15 plus years, from the Xbox 360 days. We met on Halo 3, for God's sakes.
Really? I love
Scared to
that,
show
dude.
my age. I'm proudly 42.
And I'm 87.
Listen.
You're not supposed to be older than me.
I love that though. I have a friend that I met. A couple of friends that I met on Left 4 Dead, like 13 years ago, and like we still keep in touch now. And it's like, it's so funny how you can make a friend online and maintain that friendship, even though you never actually see them in person. Which I actually did go see these people in person. It's like a group of friends that live in Chicago, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We've known each other for like 8 years now. I don't think they'll kidnap me when I go there. Let's see. And they
They're
didn't.
playing the
They
long game.
successfully did not kidnap me. They tried to, but they did not successfully do it.
It's like, how did you get away? Well, I kicked one in the nuts, stabbed the other in the eye, and then I, full on, like, hey, I bet you I can make you come with one finger, and then right in the
Now
eye,
I
too,
have
and
Whoa.
ran.
Yes,
Finger right
that's
to the eye.
exactly what happened.
Pulled up my Glock, and you heard, and that was it.
Jesus Christ.
And they think they can kidnap me. Joke's on them.
Joke on them. I'm gonna kidnap them.
I've been waiting for this my whole life. I've been rehearsing getting kidnapped.
Pulls up with his van, ties them all up,
That's
throws them in
just
the back.
that's not even like rehearsing for practice. That's like rehearsing for kink stuff.
I was just
at
gonna
that
say
point.
that's a
Oh.
kink. It's like, what are you doing today? I'm gonna tie myself up and act like I'm kidnapped. It's like, what? By who? By myself. Well, what the fuck?
Well, okay, yeah, I was trying
You can
to
find my next
avoid-
video
Oh,
on.
kink shame.
that.
Kink shame. We're not judging, and we're not judging you
Thank
at
you.
all.
Thank you.
Dee will judge.
Definitely not.
Let's talk about gray sweatpants.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry you were old and not with the trend, man.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It
That
is
was part of
okay.
fetishes. That was fetishes. Oh my god, I remember that
It
episode.
is definitely
Gray
a thing.
sweatpants is a fetish?
Anyone I talk
to
to
her.
at work who's a girl understands what I'm talking about. It was
It's like
on
the day
TikTok.
after you get
Good
fucked.
lord.
Yeah, the day after pill. I remember those.
Fuck.
Wait. Wait.
It's the morning after. If you wait longer than a day, it's gonna be a little rough.
The 48-hour pill.
Oh,
Got it.
God. It's like, I take them once a week. You? Yeah, why not?
Once a week.
It's
Okay.
like, wait a minute.
You're not even having
What?
sex, but you take them
It's
anyway.
like, wait. Who's taking
Oh, you
you?
gotta
Like
be safe.
the girl you're with or you? Me.
You never
Yeah,
know
I
when
thought
those
that's how it
demons are
worked.
gonna get you.
It's like, I don't want to get pregnant. You're a guy. Yeah, and it's 2024. You never know anymore. Not to judge anyone.
That is not how that works. It's like wearing a Nuva ring around your wrist, thinking that's gonna help.
Yeah, right. Oh. I like how
Oh.
not to I like how we went from like full like 10 of laughter to just one. Dee's just sitting here quiet. She's probably regretting ever doing this anymore. She's like, I'm gonna quit after this
Why
season.
am I here?
I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm done.
Are you
Oh.
done? Are you done, D?
I'm just done dealing with Z giving me a hard time about my fetishes at this point.
Diddly ding
They're
dang dong.
normal things. Yours are weird.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
goth girls are hot.
That's
Hey,
not
yo.
weird. Yeah, that's not
Me?
weird.
That's not weird at all.
Yeah, D. Ooh, take it.
Yeah.
I love me a goth girl.
I'm sorry, but
Ugh.
gothic girls
Colored hair. Like, does her eyeliner really cute?
That's what you're starting to
There's a
start to
lot
head
of
towards
black.
scene. That's
Uh,
starting to head towards scene a little bit, maybe.
Well,
I'm
goth
not going to be
girls
on the
dyed their hair
podcast, but I got to
too.
go do something now.
It's like, I'll be back in 5 seconds. All right, I'm back.
Wait,
yeah,
what? Wait, hold on. You're saying that goth girls don't dye their hair?
At least the goth girls here did not.
No, he's saying that scene girls are more prevalent in the hair dyeing community.
Yeah. Like I said, the ones I
goth girls are more
heard-
like all black hair.
yes,
Yes.
usually all
Yes.
black and dark.
Well, okay, I'm talking about new
Probably.
age goth girls.
You're talking about scene girls.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna show you. Wait, I can't show you.
I'm gonna show you.
Also, you see is like she pulls up a video of herself. She's like, "See, my hair is like a bright neon pink
Wait, hold on.
with a lime green stripe right down the middle."
Oh wow, look.
Dyeing
I
my
typed
hair
in
as we
all I
speak.
typed in Google was goth girls, and one of the things that came up is what is the difference between a scene girl and a goth girl?
See? It's a problem that people don't know. People need to know. There is a difference.
There is.
I do agree, but I don't think scene girl is my type.
That's
I'm gonna-
right, and you don't think. And that's okay.
Let me look. Excuse me.
Damn, get the popcorn.
That's it,
Thoughts
Victor.
are being fired.
I'll be there in 5 hours.
Somebody call the burn unit because, ouch.
This
Oh.
isn't the beer.
Wait, I actually want to know the answer. Hold on. What is the
By the
difference
way-
between a scene girl and a goth girl?
Oh,
War
real
zone
quick while you look,
podcast.
right? It's like real quick while you look this up. You know, we're gonna throw in. We do have an advertisement, you guys. This I almost said stream. This podcast is sponsored by Fleshlight. That's right, people. You heard us right. Fleshlights. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, lovely. I've been waiting to get a new one.
You mean fuck a toy? You're not fucking yourself. You're fucking a toy.
Technically, you are.
Well, that's a dildo.
Technically, you're fucking yourself. How are you fucking yourself? It's
Man,
okay.
you're-
You're
you're
fucking an
off-
object.
You're operating the toy, though. Therefore, it's still you fucking yourself.
I have one more
Well-
one more thing to lead off of that, but go ahead.
I disagree. I feel like it's different. You're fucking an object.
Well, with your eyes closed and it's dark, you'll never know.
Okay.
How dark did that get? Wow, that's got fucked up real quick.
If you sit on your hands to where you don't have feelings in your hand anymore, and then proceed to fuck your hands, is that fucking an object or fucking yourself?
Yourself, because your hand
Well-
is part of your body.
You can
The
finger yourself
fleshlight is
while
not
you're
part of
doing
your
it.
body. It is a
The fuck,
separate
Em?
entity. It is an object.
I shove my thumb up my ass all the time.
And that is also
Why does
fucking
it
yourself.
get so quiet and you hear that?
That was gold.
There's nothing wrong with that, but that is fucking yourself.
Dee, do you
I
want
just
want
want to make sure we all know the difference.
You want to weigh in on any of this, Dee?
No, I'm
thumbs
good.
in
I'm
their
good
eyes right now.
observing everything at the moment.
She's just
She's
sitting
like,
there
I'm
I
taking
hate
it all
this
in for new ideas.
We're thinking of podcasts for the next season. Episode 1, what did you use last? Episode 2, is it still stuck there?
Now that's a podcast I would listen to.
Oh, what the fuck?
I actually subscribe to that.
It's like, yeah, please like and subscribe to thingsuprectum.com.
You can find this podcast.
.com. It's a website.
Go buy that URL right now. Go buy it.
Go look up 30 bot.
Shit.
It says D bought it. The fuck?
Shut up. That is rude.
It's okay to like things in your ass. What?
This vibe went from a 10 to just fucking 0.
What was the other sponsor you were gonna say, Zombie?
Oh, that was it.
I mean, Z.
It don't matter.
Shit.
That was it.
Oh, now with a
Christ.
bang.
Do we have to start over?
Oh no, we're fine.
And-
you didn't use
And you gotta.
like we said, you don't use the real names. Like I said, some people know. I've already been. I've actually said my full name once on accident, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It's funny because most of you guys, I only know you by your like gamer username anyway, so I wouldn't even. The only person in here is V, who actually has his name, which is same thing with me.
Mhm.
But it's okay. I won't be referring to myself. And with V, I will have self-control.
No, you won't. You already fucked up once.
I didn't.
Yes, you
Look,
did.
Here. We'll make it
I
up real quick.
technically didn't.
We'll make it
You
up. real
did.
quick.
You literally said my name like 2 minutes ago.
Wait, I
I'm gonna
did?
Valentine
Yes,
here.
you did.
In the podcast.
Yes, in the podcast.
Oh shit, my
Oh,
bad.
we're gonna need to bleep that out.
This episode sponsored by Bleeps. Bleep.
Fuck, dude, I really didn't realize it.
I didn't even realize it. It's fine.
I
Like I said,
noticed. I noticed, but I was like, okay, I guess we're just going with it.
I never
Dang
even
it.
noticed it.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm
We
so
can
sorry.
edit
Please.
it out.
Hold on, time out. And that concludes today as Ann being our co-host for today. Thank you, Ann, for joining us, and good luck in future endeavors.
Damn it. This is the first time. Okay, because, like, I don't know.
Signing
I'm
off.
not used to having him in
You're
here.
perfectly fine. To be honest, that was one of the feedback, and that's the thing we will go over, like, kind of take a little serious route to a point. We are going to be talking about things that were brought up as feedback towards the episodes, where some people like the letters, but then some people said they've liked actually hearing, like, the user names, like code names, to kind of get a little more feel, because they go Z and C, or like D, E, and some letters that's so close to each other. Like
Yeah.
I said,
M and
Some
N,
people
yeah.
on this, I don't know.
We can use the NATO phonetic alphabet, and that would definitely help clear things up, because the entire reason that the NATO phonetic alphabet was invented was to clear up radio talk regarding individual letters.
I have no clue what that is. We'll just do Morse
Miami.
code.
Like Alpha,
Morse
Bravo,
code.
Charlie, Delta, Echo.
Okay, that's what you mean. Okay. We can just go with Morse code, though. You know, hey, click, 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 long click, 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 long click. What did I just say?
Have
You
you
racist son of a bitch.
have you guys seen the Family Guy episode? This is like hot take because I like obviously Family Guy is like super out of pocket. But he's like sitting there on the bench with the blind person. And he's talking to him in Braille, and he's like, bump, 2 bumps,
Oh, I
3
know you're
bumps in
talking
a yeah. And he's like, oh man, that's funny.
Bump, 2
Oh,
bump,
my
slide, bump, bump. That's great. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
That's not even how Braille works.
Slide.
Then he just whispers in his ear, those are my pimples.
Oh, it's like, quick.
the
It's like, you want to
fuck?
feel my tattoo? It's like, sit there and they go, what the hell does it say? I'm like, oh no, that's my rash. What rash? My my genital wart rash.
Nose.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
God.
That's not my arm.
Oopsies.
It makes you
Two
do
bones
wonder
and a
though.
splash.
You know, it makes you really wonder. Like, here's someone having true trust with someone. A blind person gets a tattoo. They ask for a dragon. They don't know what they got. Someone could say, "Yeah, it's a dragon," but how are they gonna know what a dragon looks like unless they were? If the only way they would know is if they weren't born blind. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that's
I don't know.
trust. That's trust right there. Pillow
Yeah.
thoughts. Pillow thoughts.
How would you
people.
even? How would a blind person that didn't have vision prior know what a dragon looks like to even
How
request
true.
for said
How would a
dragon?
blind
But-
person know that
Description.
they're in a tattoo parlor?
But the description, if they
Yeah.
don't even know, like, say if you could say it looks like a long snake with arms, but they've never seen a snake, how are they going to know what a snake looks like?
A
And you-
description.
Well, again, still,
So
if they've never
snake,
seen
okay.
it, but they've never
How do
seen
you?
that.
Okay, go ahead. I just want to know like how someone would describe a snake to someone that's blind. Go ahead.
A
V.
Just let him
snake?
grab it.
Yeah, go. Go.
Oh, I'm V.
Yes, you're V.
Took me a second.
See, when I have to use the code names, nobody knows what that is now.
I was so thrown off. I guess for a blind person, I would just try describing it as something that it feels wet but isn't wet, and it can be long and squirmy and wriggly kind of deal, and it's typically round, like a can of some kind, but it's pointed at both ends.
Oh.
That you can't use
Sounds like a
can
good
because
time
they
to
don't
me.
know what
Yeah.
a can looks like. So
Pe-
you would have
peop-
to use.
People know what the fuck cans are. It's a cylinder. Like you just describe a cylinder. People know what cylinder, like basic shapes. Once people are taught basic shapes, then you're good to go.
You do
Like
have a
cans are
point.
basic cylinder shapes, and most people that I'm gonna assume here, making a bold assumption, that blind people drink soda.
Wrong. Bottles. They drink it out of
Cans.
bottles, not cans.
I have
Asshole.
a really good idea for a
You're gonna grab
podcast.
Oh,
a soda can?
I have a
it's
really good
snake.
idea.
Just-
Ready? Are you ready for my really good idea?
Yeah.
Okay, we play a game where like one person describes a certain thing, an object, whatever, and they have to just use like the adjectives or whatever, and then everyone in the chat has to type a word of what we're describing, and we see what
Okay.
what everyone says.
That sounds a lot like what is it called? There was a game I used to stream on Twitch where we did some drawings for it. I even did a drawing for one of, it's
Or
one
like
of my clips.
Pictionary?
So kind of like that, yeah, but it's like through Jackbox. Where
Oh, it's Drawful.
yeah, Drawful, yeah, where I was
Drawful.
drawing a razor and the person goes like, that's not how you spell cassette. And then he goes like, that's the wrong razor. And then you hear him go, and all of a sudden everyone goes clink, 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 because they got it because the guy said the name out loud.
Oh.
But I mean, we could technically do that. We could do that. Like, so we could always find
Without
footage of that we
drawing,
could
just
put
like you have to describe what
Yeah.
it is, and everyone has to guess. Because like with what Victor was just describing at first, I easily could have typed penis. Easily.
That's where my mind.
Sometimes it's wet.
Oh,
No,
man.
oh, shit.
It's a
No.
little like wrinkly or squiggly. You said.
It's not sometimes it wet. It feels wet, but it isn't wet.
It's a limp noodle.
Okay, well that also still applies.
Pointy at both ends. It could be a dildo.
Oh god.
See,
Oh god.
many options, and then whoever actually gets it right wins.
Dildos
Nothing.
should have a
They win
flared
nothing.
base because you don't want it to get stuck.
Oh, they
It
have
wouldn't be,
double-sided ones.
but it wouldn't be
Jesus
pointy at both.
Christ.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. You got me there.
How the hell do we
got
even
me.
get to
That's the way
this?
around dildos.
What? How do we get to this part of the
Oh,
world?
this isn't the kink podcast. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like,
anything
this
can
isn't a kink podcast.
this is anything
Oh,
can technically
sorry.
go. It's the BS that episode, the season finale. So anything can technically go. Oh god. I just like how, what did we even start talking with on this? What did we start?
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
D, look what you did.
Not my fault. I've
This
just been
is-
chilling over here observing.
Oh
You know how
god.
people say, "Not my show, not my monkeys." This is your show. We are your monkeys.
All right, okay. Well, I got to let out a little rant here.
Is it about football?
No, it's not. It's actually about my car that I bought.
Oh,
So
great.
Oh.
on the 16th, I got my car serviced, and I was ecstatic and happy and blah 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 blah. Now, as we've said clearly in the past before, that D and I both live in Wisconsin. You know, we're used to the cold, freezing weather and shit like this. Well, we happen to have. I decided to say, hey, I'm going to get my car serviced on one of the coldest days in Wisconsin's like supposed possible history. I could be wrong. It may not have been the actual history, but either way, it was one of the coldest days you could do anything. And I ended up test driving a few different Jeeps. I liked them, didn't care too much for them. And then I got a Grand Cherokee, the 2021 Grand Cherokee, and it's big. Like, it's big. Like, I'm loving this. Instantly fell in love, ended up getting the car. I'm ecstatic. Ran home, had to get the title, came back to, I almost came back to work, came back to the, place I'm buying it from. And I said, now we're going to rant a little bit, all right? They're going to rant. So they pull the car up. The guy goes, all right, I'm going to put it through a car wash and detail it and everything, blah, 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 and it'll be ready for you. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to go get the title. I'll be right back because I'm trading in my old Jeep to this one. I had a 2015 Jeep. I wish I would have looked more knowledge into this or research into it because I've had so many issues with it, but it got me from A to B. And I will never knock Jeep brand. I've had a Jeep in the past, I had another Grand Cherokee and an older one, and that one had over 300,000 miles on it. And I eventually had to junk it because like the engine literally just to the road. And I'm like, well, but anyways, I get the car. I'm getting ready to leave. It's 8 p.m. Everyone's leaving. I can't back out of my parking space. I couldn't move. My sensors, they have, I guess cars today's have sensors now. Newer cars have sensors or you can't back up. Yeah, I couldn't back up. Turned the sensors off after I finally got a hold of someone that was still there walking away. Couldn't back up. The guy backs up. He gets in the car and starts backing up for me. And I hear a loud snap. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, I'm stepped out of the car and, while he's backing up, it sounds like something snapped, like a tie rod or an axle or something big snapped. My starter then didn't work anymore. It said the battery died or something was wrong with the starter. My car wouldn't start. I'm thinking, it's 8 p.m. Who the hell am I going to call at 8 p.m. to get me home? I'm a 30-minute drive, 45-minute drive away. I'm not going to get home. Eventually got it going. I got home fine. Very next day, like 7 a.m, I'm back in there. I'm like, hey, you guys got to fix this. I just bought this, blah, 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 blah. And went from there, got it good. I did pull a Karen to a point. to a point. I did say, hey, you know, I know this Jeep's only technically like 2 or 3 years old, and you know it's beautiful condition, amazing condition, but like what happened? So they told me because someone put it through the car wash, instead of letting it dry off in the heated area that it was designated for, they put it outside in this like what -15-degree like wind chill. The brakes froze to the drums. Apparently that backup was him breaking 2 of the brakes.
Oh,
And I'm like, what the fuck? They said they found out why the battery, like my starter, like, because it's one of those push button starts, like all cars are turning into now. The battery died because it was frozen over. And I'm thinking, well, what the hell? And they go, yeah, because we didn't put it in, slave it inside where it was in a designated area to stay heated until it was fully dried. They brought it outside right away. That's why you had so many issues. And this, like I said, I'm like, okay, so not to be mean and not to be a Karen, as I told the guy, I said, is there any way we can get maybe like something back for this? Yes. He did say yes. He goes, let me go talk to my manager. He comes back. I get a free full set of tires. Now, I replaced 2 tires before, and it cost me like $600, $700, $800 for them. Like, they're fucking, I don't know why these tires are like, unless they're made of gold, because holy shit. You know, holy shit. But I'm getting a full set. That's like $1,600.
Yeah, they're always super expensive.
Well, I don't remember that in the past. Like, holy shit, when I got new tires in my last Jeep, they're like, yeah, it's like $750. And I'm like, what, am I getting a full set? I only need 2. And they go, oh, yeah, that's like, you know, you're like 400 some each. I'm like, what? Why do I, what? And I said, unless this tire's going to wipe my ass when I'm done, you know, if I got all crap and I let it ride, they're like, what? And they're like, well, that's just the price of tires, though. They're 400 some bucks each. But I'm giving you a discount at $750. I'm like, motherfuck.
It hurts.
it does hurt.
It does
Yeah.
hurt. But that was my little rant. Like I said, I had 2 problems right away with the car, but they compensated, and now I'm fine. It's big. I'm compensating for myself.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I mean, the Jeep Gladiator is nice. I almost got that until I got inside, and God, that thing's so small. It looks big on the outside, but once you're in there, you're fucking shoulder to shoulder the person in the passenger seat, and then you're shoulder to shoulder the person sitting in the back.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why they sacrifice cab space on those.
yeah, like I said, I wanted that one so bad. But no. And the price, 70 grand? Oh, hell no. I better be able to drive and shit at the same time, and I will have nothing on them cheeks.
I mean, technically you can.
Yeah, just put a toilet in there.
Yeah. There will be no room, even if I took the seat out.
Rip out the seat.
Nah, don't
Get-
worry
get
about
rid
the
of-
back seat.
You don't need the tank for the toilet either. You just have it be a drop straight out the bottom of your car.
Just drill a hole in the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you just drop it
wait. I
straight out
got
of
a
the
better
car.
solution. Now, this is more of a curiosity question. You know, you should know if I don't know if you've been around where I've said this. If I could think of it, someone else has. I don't know if anyone ever heard of that saying in general, but D, I don't know if you ever heard me say that at work. But if I could think of it, someone else has. So you know how Jeep could take off the doors for some of their models? Has anyone ever stuck their ass out the door while driving and took a shit? Doing
I
like
feel
90
like-
down a highway?
I feel like it's been done in film.
You know what? I'll do it.
What happened? He's in the emergency room. Why? A piece of gravel got him in the nut.
I feel like it's
Guilty.
definitely been done in film, but I don't know if it's actually been done in real life.
I want to know what film you've watched where someone took a shit out of a car while driving. If I hear it's orange and black in front of it, yeah. Rhymes with,
Jackass.
it's like when it rhymes with Pornhub.
Oh God!
Rhymes with porn.
I can't think of any other rhymes except maybe Corn Hub or Corn Tub.
Corn tub?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Corn
Corn
Tub.
Tub.
Corn tub.
All right, everyone that heard
Yeah,
that,
you
rewind
had
that.
it.
Corn Tub.
Jesus Christ.
It's some fucked
I
up.
feel like it would have been something along the lines of Dumb and Dumber, or like maybe Jackass. I don't know.
I could see Jackass.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I could see Jackass. Jesus
If they
Christ.
haven't done it yet, Jackass definitely would be the ones to try to do it.
Are they even making another movie?
I mean, they just hired a bunch of new people, so I wouldn't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, see, the only thing I'm worried about with them is the whole Bam Margera incident where he was like let go. He was in the movie in Jackass 4. He was in there for a split moment, and you hear him talk. He talks to Steve-O. If anyone's seen Jackass 4, and of course not the spoil, but it's kind of been too late now. The movie's been out for a while. Where they're doing the band marching spot, where they're walking around the step on the treadmill. Bam Margera is the second person in line. He's the big guy. He's either second or third. He's one of the big guys following behind Johnny Knoxville. I want to say it's Johnny, Steve-O, then Bam, I want to say. And Bam, after he falls, he gets up and he's like, Steve, are you okay? You can hear him talk for a second. But they cut a lot of that footage out because obviously Bam tried to go against Johnny and someone else. I think it was Spike Jones or whatever. And yeah, like I said, it's interesting. I love how we got to this subject though. Okay.
You spoiled it for me.
Dare you?
Damn you.
I'm sorry. The movie's been out for a while. It's like saying that Anakin is Darth Vader. Shit!
What?
Uh,
To be fair, I didn't know that as a
I would have
kid.
never known.
I really didn't know that until I saw episode 3. I honestly never knew. I felt so dumb.
How could you?
well, to quote Anakin, I hate you. So
Oh God. I said I never knew that. I never really knew that.
You know nothing.
But how's everyone's New Year been so far? I'm trying to keep the conversation somewhat going, otherwise we're
Fuck the
dying.
new year.
Why? All right.
Oh, I just felt like saying it.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, all right. Dr. Zombie's in the house, all right, or whatever therapist, psychologist thing he is. Gynecologist, there you go. All right.
gynecologist.
Yeah, that's the one.
Gynecologist. All right, put your feet up and tell me how it's going.
Okay.
How's your day?
Push your feet up on my shoulders.
Put your feet on my shoulders. Tell me what's going on.
Hot.
No. You don't have to put your foot in my face.
But I
Oh.
want to.
I want to be able to, like, when we're done, I want to be able to slide out of that room. Fuck walking.
Oh, right.
I'm dying. Oh.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
I don't
how's,
know.
how's everyone's New Year's going?
Oh, yes. Good. Thanks.
That doesn't sound shit. So it's like full, like sincere.
No, I mean, it's just it's good. Work has been crazy and yeah, but other than that, yeah, very good. I'm happy to be doing more content stuff and like I don't know, focusing on certain things rather than trying to get everything done at once. Like I'm just doing better at prioritizing and organizing, so I'm proud of myself for that.
This is very good.
And yeah, I mean, it's only been a couple weeks, so I definitely haven't achieved anything yet, that's for sure.
You're
That's
still
not
here.
true.
You're still here.
You achieved
What did I
waking up
achieve in the last couple weeks? What do you mean?
every day.
I achieve what?
That technically that could be
Waking
deep.
up every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
achieve life every day.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Damn.
Thanks.
Firstly about making jokes about shit. Now we're getting seer.
Wait.
Remember, go to your local church and pray.
Did you have a dream?
Yes.
Did you have a nightmare?
Yes.
You had your first nightmare of the year. There you go.
Wow. I didn't think about that. The little things. Got it.
It is the
No, you
little
gotta
thing.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm saying it is the little things. But time
You-
on. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
You went and shot guns for the first time this year.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
there you go.
I did
That's
do
an
that.
That's an achievement.
Yeah. Does
Yes.
the person
You
make
didn't
it,
did
or
do
kidnap
that.
anyone yet.
did the person make it, or no?
Well, that's debatable.
Well, actually, how did the robbery go? Actually, let me take that back. How did it go?
Very successful.
Ah, okay.
I'll give you your cut later, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah.
No, so basically I have always wanted to get familiar with guns, how to use them, how to hold them, how to reload, all that good stuff in the event of an emergency. And my good friend V here is in the military and has training and experience, and I asked if they could teach me, and so we went to the range. Was it last week? last week. And yeah, they showed me a lot and I learned a lot. And now I feel more comfortable if I ever needed to handle such item. And yeah, I think personally, without getting into too much politics, for myself, it is important for me to know how to defend myself. And like, I don't think this metal bat that I have under my bed is enough. So yeah, I think it's important for me to be familiar with.
No, that's perfect. You're
You
not
beat
wrong.
them with
Yeah.
it, shove it up their ass.
I'm sorry, what?
It's like, what if it gets
Like,
stuck again?
Someone comes in and breaks open my door and is trying to kidnap me or something, and I'm like, hold on, turn around really quick, and then I just
Yeah, you know what?
shove
It
the bat
works
up their
every
ass.
time.
Oh, okay, all right, I'll try that.
That's
I'll
how
let
you
you know how
stop
it goes.
M. That's how you stop M. M's like, what's your address? Just for non-related reasons. Just goes walking all over. He just sits there. He goes in with assless chaps. He's like, all right,
no,
I'm here to
I
rob you,
He's like,
kidnap
I
you.
hope no one shoves a metal bat up there.
Turns around, drops his like quote unquote knife, and he's like, oh no, oopsie
I
daisy.
hope this house doesn't have a metal bat in it. Uh-oh.
Fucking
It's
hell.
like, better not spit on it.
All right. I can't with you.
The last
guys.
thing you're gonna hear
Where's
from
my
him.
gynecologist?
The last thing he's gonna go, he's like, you lied, it's a cricket bat, it's a cricket bat.
It's got a nail
Why
in
are
it.
there nails attached
There's
to
a
it?
nail in it.
This is not what I was expecting.
Wrong
Got it in
end.
my eye.
Oh my god.
But it's like, actually, real quick, I wanted to say this. So I didn't know that V, you were in the military. I want to say, and I'll ask you how this is gonna be weird because I had someone say this to me. But I want to say thank you for your service for what you've done.
Thank you for your support. That's what we're supposed to say.
Okay, because I know
So there
someone.
you go.
Okay, because I had someone before when I told them thank you for their service, they go, I really don't know what to say when people say that to me. And I go,
You're
I'm sorry.
You're supposed to say thank you for your support. If you're not being told what to say when people say thank you for your service, then you have bad leadership, and I am sorry for you.
Oh, definitely,
Damn.
definitely.
All right.
Oh, definitely.
That's good to know because I also have like said that before, and some people have been like, I don't know what to say. Okay. Like, and it's like, oh.
Okay, well, that's
Okay.
good to know. That's actually really good to know to hear that now. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
like I will always support our military. I will always back them 110%. You know,
Yikes. Okay.
well,
sure.
I'm just saying. I mean, to a point. Like, if I know you're doing something wrong, like everyone has that one job or person in the job that's an asshole or a piece of shit, or it's wrong, or however you want to call it. But it's like, if I know that our men and women are out there fighting to protect our country, by all means, they'll have my support. If they're invading because they want to expand, then, but it's if they're going to protect, that's one thing.
No,
that's how I see it.
100%.
I was thinking more along the lines of the Nazis in that.
Oh no. I'm talking about our military. We're the good.
They're
We're the common sense military, at least.
You'd
compared to
think
them,
that.
compared to them.
You would think that.
Just stop talking about it. Just
You're gonna hear some intense German music in the background.
We're just doing what we're told.
You stand at attention. Here is hail. No. But
I was told to raise my hand, so I did it.
I have such a bad joke about. I won't say it on here because I got yelled at. I get yelled at. I just got a really bad look from a family member, and I laughed my ass off. And then they looked at me and they go, "You do realize?" But that's a whole other story. That could be more told if you ever see me in person. We'll talk about it at that point. But back to the whole job thing. Wise, like I know you say talk about job, and I see D kind of get her more active with this. Like I said, I feel bad though. She's so quiet, just listening. She's sitting there going, "I'm quitting," putting in her 2 weeks. How is the job over there? I haven't been there since there's no work.
There is work.
Not enough.
There's by us. I told you could come work.
Nah, I'm good.
That's not
I may come back soon. Like I said, I have a car payment now, so I might come back. Who knows?
Yeah, I was
Who
gonna say
knows?
that unemployment isn't too high. So.
No, but I am also have that. I got that job. I'm a part-time game tester now. I'm just waiting for my first contract to clear.
Nice.
So
That is so exciting. Can you tell us more about that? I want to know more.
the little
I know
bit.
you talked about it a little bit before, but
Yeah,
I
the
need
little
to-
bit I could talk about. It is through EA. It's
Very
a
cool.
limited type contract. Because apparently originally you have to be more of like towards one of their local places or local facilities. But it's not, since I'm not near a local one, because I think they were in California, most of them at least. I want to say it was California and one other state, I don't remember now, but since I don't live within the facility and that stuff, I'm limited in very much work. And in about a week or two from now, I should be having a contract that's going to be coming in, and I'll be able to test a possible future release. I know part of the things we had to sign is you can't really announce what game or program you will be playing with or working with, but possible release in the next couple of weeks, or not. The game won't be coming out in a couple of weeks, but playtesting something might be coming out soon that you might have heard of, might have not of. So we'll find out. I'm excited.
Does it rhyme with anything?
Oh my God.
Maybe not.
And that's
Maybe.
when Z gets fired. From
Right,
Hot.
right. It's like, listen, I know you guys might listen, but please don't like fire me.
So what I'm hearing is you're not local enough.
Nah. Oh, yeah, that was you. Oh.
Am I the CEO?
I'll put it this way. If I can, I'm trying to think of how I can rhyme it. It's a futuristic fighting game or futuristic war game. That's
God of War.
yes. It usually takes place in the space time.
In the space time?
In the space universe area. Space, it
My favorite.
takes
Space
place
time.
in space, and they have
Okay.
glowing sticks as a sword. So, yeah, I'm really
okay.
excited.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it. What'd you think?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
I
Galaxy.
didn't get to do it yet. I get to find out in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, never
Very
mind.
cool.
But yeah, you guys got it right. It was Barbie's World.
Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah. It's actually Hello Kitty Island Adventure 2.
Oh, damn it!
Shit,
so
that was the
close.
next one. But no, I said yeah, that's but that's how that's turning. So I'm excited for that too. But
As
yeah.
you should be.
But anyone else job related wise? I know we were back on that for a quick little second, but
I got my ass whooped by a 5-year-old the other day, but nothing else.
well,
Sheesh.
now here's the question on that. Did the kid walk away, or did he look worse than you now, or what's going on? It's like you should see the other
school
guy.
suspension, so take that.
Sheesh.
It's like I may have gotten a broken rib and a shattered pelvis, but he got an in-school suspension.
They both went to the principal's office.
Doesn't matter because mom's gonna give him the iPad when he gets home, anyways, just so he'll
Right.
stop talking.
Right?
Oof.
Oh, you're not wrong on
It's
that.
rough. It's rough out
Ooh.
here.
You're not wrong
I
on
understand parenting is tough, but man, it makes my job so hard when, like, at school I have all of these interventions and contingencies in place, and it's like you have to earn these things, and their behavior is good, and they're doing good, and everything's good, and then they go home, and parents are like, "Oh, you're gonna scream and bite. It's okay. Just here's your iPad. Just leave me alone." And then they come back to school and start screaming and biting, and we're like, I wonder why that's happening.
He's feral.
that. He's biting.
So.
He's biting. He's teething. Punch.
It can be tough dealing with stuff like that, and there's also a lot of politics in the school district too,
Oh,
so
God, yeah, I
it's a little
wouldn't know that.
frustrating. But like, we're halfway through the year, and I'm just doing my job. I'm doing it good, and when the year's over, then we'll see what's gonna happen next year. But I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so
Yep.
I'm
When
happy.
they graduate,
Content.
you go, "Congrats, little shit."
It's like you remember what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they graduate, you walk up to them. It's like you're 18 now, right? It's like, yeah, you remember when you were 4 and you bit me, then you just fucking sucker punch them. It's like, yeah, that's me again. I've been waiting this whole time.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
track.
guess you could say
Um,
that. I guess you could say that N was very well adjusted for that hit.
Yes. I guess you could say that.
But oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, the world today is like it's really crazy. Like, back how you're talking about like gods and getting like practicing and that stuff. I've always made the joke, and I don't know how the conversation comes up because it's me and everyone that knows that when you talk to me, conversations always go really weird and they go way off topic. But someone once said, they go, "What would you do if someone broke into your house?" And it's like, well, simple. If someone got into my house, and if I did manage to catch them and stop them, the number one thing I'm going to do is when they're tied up and they would come to and they're waking up, I'm going to be standing there with a bib on. They're going to be laying on my kitchen table, and I'm going to have a knife, like 2 big knives or something, and I'm going to go, thank you, Lord, for the dinner I'm about to consume or the meal I'm about to consume, because I want this person to be fucking psychotically scarred for life. Like, I want mental, like, drainage on this shit where they're going to cry as soon as they look at a kitchen table. They're thinking, I almost got eaten, just to fuck with them. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, personally, I like the baseball bat idea.
Well, bad idea. But that's the thing too. It's like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, like I have some, you know, firearms in my house and that, and it's like, you know, they are for defense, you know, if they were to. One is for hunting, you know, one can be for defense or whatever, you know, and, you know, nickname the others. But I like my knives. I like my swords and knives. I'm not saying I'm no professional, because, you know, I'm not gonna like downgrade anyone that people that can like throw knives and all that shit. But it's like, you know, I know how to use a knife. You know, I know how. You know, shake, shake, slice, slice, stab, stab, cut, cut, done, done. But but it's like, no, it's, you know, hell, even when I grew up in high school, I was in so many fights in high school. And it's like, I didn't start them. I was taught never to start them, but I was allowed to finish them. And yes, I did. Yes, I did. But
I got the whole bottom of my house rigged with TNT.
What is this, Minecraft?
Does somebody say Minecraft?
There's just one button.
We're getting on
randomly in
Minecraft?
the house. Click.
I hear some, oh my God, it's a Christmas family. You have like a Christmas dinner or something like that. And all of a sudden you hear someone you hear a click and you go, wait, don't enter the door. Like it hissing.
It is conveniently right next to the doorbell.
What?
It's like how he has his doorbell set up is he has a sign in between 2 doorbells. One says do not touch, but there's no arrow or like any like way of like acknowledging which one you do or do not touch. And it's like do not ring, do not touch. But you don't know which one.
I come over the intercoms. Do you want to play a game?
Fucking hell.
Like, I want to play a game. Oh, what do you want to play? Oh. Oh Christ.
The next Saw game or the next Saw movie is like they're in a room, and except for like all the diabolical inhumane traps, they're just like random card games.
Oh my God.
Board
We're
games.
gonna play Old
You wake
Maid.
up and you're like, what's happening? And then you look down and it's a fucking Nintendo DS, and they're like Pokemon's on it.
Game.
I'm sorry if they said
And
you
you're
gotta
like, oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry if they would say, hey, here's Pokemon in front of you, you must beat it, you know, whatever it is, without dying or anything. It's like, oh, it's like you can't leave this room until you complete the game. Oh, I'd be like, no problem, sir. I got the next 48 years to do nothing. Just looking down at the DS. You got batteries, right? 2 years later, you've been here for 2 years. What are you doing? I'm trying to get my Charizard to the perfect evolution. Perfect stats and everything, asshole. Just want that down there clicking and that stuff. Oh my God. I wish that, now back to the nerding out. I wish Nintendo Switch would bring out like Red and Blue. Give us the old school Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh my God. I would pay $100 for that. I seriously would.
Well, they do. Just paint it.
I mean, like Pokemon Red and Blue. Not like what they have now. Like, don't get me wrong, Scarlet and Violet aren't bad, but I mean, shit. Let's go back to gaming. Let's talk more. Pal World. Oh my God, if you want a
Pal
game,
World.
if you want, I'm serious. Like, Pal World is amazing. I don't know if you've tried it, D, or if you tried it, M. I know you have, N. I've seen your stream, and then V. I don't know if you did or not, but
Oh yeah, he has.
it's literally Pokemon with guns in a style of Ark Survival Evolved with God knows what else. It's amazing. I'm loving it. I just made a server for it, and I'm honestly loving it. Didn't know I wasted like 8.5 hours today playing it, but yeah.
He's on it right now.
No, I turned it off because I wouldn't be paying attention if I had it on right now.
It's called multitasking.
Listen, man, as a true gamer, well, yeah, true. Never mind. As I say, it's like, as a true gamer, it's like you must complete the quests. Don't care about anything else, but complete the quests. And
Complete the quest.
like I said, I'm looking forward to playing this more. I'm not gonna lie, when we're done with today, I'm playing some more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm probably getting on after this too.
Right.
Is there life outside of Pal Worlds? Because
No.
if so, I don't want it to exist.
No, did you actually hear that they actually already like broke records? They now have officially surpassed, I guess, Counter-Strike as the most constant, like the most congruent players on at a time.
Concurrent, not
Concurrent.
congruent.
Well, yeah, sorry, congruent or concurrent. Yeah, concurrent amount of players at a time. And they have also passed the amount of sales. There was another game, I can't remember what game it was, but they had so many sales. Now I haven't had to look back at what that was stated, but like I know they passed Counter-Strike and they passed Starfield. Like already.
Starfield?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. The first 24 hours, the game sold over 2 million copies. Within the next 2 days, it's sold over 4 million copies. This game's only been out for 3 days now, and it's already sold over 4 million copies.
I thought this shit was in beta.
This is.
Wow,
It's early
that's
access.
insane.
The game is in
That's
early
insane.
access. And it's like, yeah. Knowing that, see, that's one thing, that's one thing that's really nice to be as a gamer, and that's something, like, of course, a lot of us here are gamers. And people that could be listening to, like, it's nice to see, like, you played on the Nintendo NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the old school, press the cartridge, blow on it, sound, and then you put it in, push down, and click. That was the old school. Even before that, you played that shit. And it's like, now look at where we are now, the technology we have now for this. And it's incredible. Computers will always be around. If you get a job in computer tech, anything like that, you are guaranteed a job for life. Because there will always be jobs.
That's solidified.
It's like, unfortunately, it's like, I'm not saying towards you and or even for us, D, where we are, because eventually they could replace us with technology. Somehow, some way, they could. And
That's why
it
it
sucks.
I don't know if they can replace my job with technology.
If they had iPads and juice, yes.
Okay, buddy. You don't know what the fuck I do.
I'm just saying as an example. I mean, like I said, I just say, like, for some people out there, teacher wise, like I said, I don't know exactly what you're doing. I'm not knocking you, of course. But I'm just saying as an example, like, there eventually could come a time where they're going to say, all right, class, instead of pulling out that 50,000 page book that you're only going to open once, turn on your iPad and go to the right, take page 54, and then just swipe 54 times or type it in the search. All right, read this chapter.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though? Like when I do go into the classes and I like work with the teachers and do whatever, like I come in and they're all using their Chromebooks. Like that is what they do. Ever since COVID, they use their Chromebooks to do everything in class now. Like that's just how it is. So you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong about teacher jobs. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Well, it's
and
like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm not saying it's not great. It's not bad. Because it's like, we need a job to live. I mean, shit ain't free. And, especially with the cost of everything today. I mean, Christ, it's like if you go get a gallon of milk, you're paying like $30 for that fucking thing. I'm like, am I getting a cow with this? Or, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell's going on here?
What kind of cow is this? You've been feeding this cow caviar?
Yeah,
or
it's
some
like shit, right?
holy
Like, is this
fuck.
cow gonna piss gold for me? Like, yeah, okay.
Damn.
But it's like everything's all expensive. But in our jobs, don't get me wrong. I mean, granted, I don't know all states' minimum wage. I want to say Wisconsin's is still $7.25.
Oh, that's far too low.
That is so. I just can't. I can't believe that. That's unlivable.
I'm looking right now. I'm gonna Google it right now. Wisconsin's minimum wage. Yep, it is still marked as $7.25 an hour.
Oh,
For Wisconsin's minimum wage.
Okay, but wait, what's the cost of living? What's like a typical 1-bedroom apartment over there?
Over $500.
500. That's it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm paying fucking
Well, it
2,100.
depends also because I know like in Madison for like a studio apartment, you're paying like easily $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
Okay, I live in a pretty decent area and I pay 2,100 a month. So
Damn.
yeah, it's 1 bedroom.
So I'm seeing here I don't believe that at all. But okay, it says so. We're gonna go by cities in Wisconsin because apparently we have different averages or something.
Yeah.
So in Green Bay, that's Green Bay is like kind of like partial main state of main city of Wisconsin besides Madison, of course. They say they're compared to the state average, they are 8% lower for the compared to the state average, and for national average, they're 10% lower. But then let's go to a whole nother city. It's called Sturgeon Bay. Compared to the state average, they are 27% higher. Compared to the national average, they're 25% higher. So it's like that's literally where location. Because there are
Yeah,
some places
definitely.
that are just, and there's some places that are down.
I mean, I
But-
live in California, so like that
And that's-
already.
yeah,
I'm already fucked with the pay scale here
yeah. I'm kind
for-
of curious what
for
it is.
everything, cost of living and whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does matter what city, because the city of LA minimum wage is much higher. The county of LA also high. And then you go to, like Temecula or somewhere over there, it's like way different. So yeah, it really does vary what part of the state you're into.
So yeah, because right now I'm looking
county
here.
taxes.
Yeah, because right now I'm looking here for what says like average rent by bedroom size. It tells Wisconsin, United States. Studio for Wisconsin is $730 a month. That says for the states it's it's 1,080. A bedroom's $830. When one bedroom's 1,100, almost 1,200. Two bedrooms is 1,000, where it's 1,400. 1,300 for three bedrooms, 1,800 for three, and then it's like 1,500 for four bedrooms and 2,100 for a 4-bedroom apartment.
Fucking hell. Okay, that's it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to work in California and get paid, and then I'm going to go fly home in my house in Wisconsin every night.
You know
Yeah.
how
Live there.
expensive the travel, the airfare. You would.
No,
You
I'm
would-
going to fly like I'm going to sprout wings and fly is what I meant.
Yeah, I mean, she can run fast enough. She can run and jump fast enough. Pray that she makes it.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
whole scenario is already fantastical, so
buy
I'm
a
going to
van,
include as
strip it
many
out, put
things
a
as
bed in it.
possible.
Yeah.
You would need like rocket speed to be able to get home, just to get enough sleep to be able to wake up, get ready, and then get to work the next day.
All I need is
Nothing on
elytra and
autopilot.
fireworks.
Hey, all you need is a will and a prayer. That's all you need. And a little bit of fucking cocaine.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Cruise control.
Yes, cruise control. As soon as you get home, you gotta turn around. Fuck, I gotta go back to work. It's time to go to work.
Shit.
I mean, I know our job's hiring. I think our starting pay is 18 plus an hour. Yeah. And then if you're on third shift, it's 21 an hour. So just saying.
That's still
Uh,
like so low compared to like what it should be, you know?
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah. Another one I'll kind of rant on is a buddy of mine. He works at McDonald's, and he brags how he makes now I think 15 something an hour. And I laugh and I
Oh,
go, okay.
friend.
I'm like, that's really cool, you know. He's like, yeah, man, I'm rich. I'm like, yeah, how many hours you get a week? And he goes, what?
Rich?
And I'm like, how many hours you get a week? And he goes, why does it matter? I'm like, well, it's gonna matter. How many hours you get a week?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I get 5 this week, and next week I have 4. I'm like, oh, so you're
Yeah.
getting 9 hours on a paycheck? And he's like, oh yeah, but that's 15 an hour. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, if you did 10 hours, that's $150. I'm
They're
clearing
keeping
like
them so low too, so that they don't have to pay their benefits.
Exactly, that's
big,
another thing
the
too,
big
yep.
problem
Yep.
going on right now.
It's like, dude, if I do my paycheck, I'm clearing like before tax, whatever, because we're saying with his before tax is like 450. Before tax, I'm like hitting like 1,100, 1,200, and that's a week. Like we get paid weekly at our job, and it's
Oh,
like,
do you? That's nice.
It's like
Yeah.
each hit.
Each-
$18
an hour, man.
But that's one thing I love, that we get paid every week. Is oh my god.
That's nice. I know, like I get paid bi-weekly, but other people in the district, they get paid monthly, and I'm like, I would fucking hate that, having to wait a whole month.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, that's
I
just a
got something like
bigger amount you're gonna get. Granted, like
Yeah.
okay, like if we did ours like every other week to every once a month, it's a giant check, which would be ecstatic about. But it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you know, that one check lasts us 7 days. If you don't know how
Yeah,
to
I
spend it
wonder-
well.
Yeah, I guess people that do get paid monthly, like obviously they wouldn't spend it all that quick, you know. They would be like, okay, this is a big amount. Now I can like pay this bill, do this, put this aside. But I don't know, the idea of getting paid weekly, it just sounds nice to just get like, I don't know. I like that.
I like
I've never been paid weekly though, so I don't know what it's like, but it sounds nice.
Yeah.
In theory.
I mean, I like
Paid
it.
yearly.
It could be like where I
Fuck
once
no.
worked at a taco place where I got paid once every other month. And
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no. So just story on that, and I believe I've said it in past episodes, where I worked for this taco place, and the owner was such a shitty person, like he was horrible at managing money, where we never got paid on time, and I went almost like 3 months without a paycheck, and I said like, dude, you better give me any money you can out of the register, or I'm quitting, and like I was one of the last few employees at the time, and he's like, well, and I'm like, you're covering all late fees? It's like, you know, I'll fine, like, because I needed a job and no one was really hiring at the time. It's like, you know, fine, but it's like, you need to pay me out of the register daily. If I'm in, you got to pay me. And it's like, forget the check, pay me out of the register. And eventually it started to go where I was getting paid slightly and it was just enough to squeeze by, but it sucked. Like, it really sucked. I was so happy and lucky at the time that I had roommates living with me, where they were able to help with the bills. And it's like, otherwise I'd have been fucked. It's like, holy shit. But now it's like, well, he bellied up. That place bellied up. I think 2 of the 3 locations bellied up. And then he sold the 3rd one. Thank God.
Yeah,
That's
dude, that's insane.
rough.
Yeah, things cost too expensive today. Like, way too much. And like,
Oh gotcha.
and bring it back to like how we're talking about like robots replacing work. D and I know, like, they added certain automaton type dealio thingies to our work areas just to put screws in a frame, where we could do it ourselves before.
A
And
lot faster too.
yeah, a lot faster, yeah. And the less, what's it called? How you want to say, less like issues if we did it by hand. Because how
Mhm.
many times do we have to get these robots edited, fixed, maintenance?
Or they just break down.
Yep. Yep. It's like, you know, oh, it missed 5 screws. It freezes. Like, one of our robots will freeze if it misses 5 screws. And it's like, you have to reboot it. And it's like, that shouldn't be a thing.
Or the robot only puts in 4 screws and misses all 4 anyway, so you gotta screw them in by hand.
Yep.
Damn.
Waste of
Can't even
time,
find the
man.
hole.
Basically. You know, like Confucius say, many nails to make a crib, but 1 screw to fill it.
Confucius doesn't say that.
Confucius say, Confucius say, baseball lie, man with 4 ball cannot walk.
I hate that took me that long to figure out what
That's
the
just
fuck
saying,
you
it's
were
like,
talking
either
about.
you're lagging that far behind, or. But oh my god, like I said, I don't even know how we started off with this conversation or where we started with this whole podcast episode for. Were we talking about someone taking a shit? Yeah, taking a shit out of it. No, never mind. That was me ranting about my Jeep.
That was forever ago.
No, we were talking about a blind person with a snake.
Yeah.
And for some reason, people thought of penis beforehand.
That was
People?
N. You can thank N for that.
Well, I know N wasn't
Until
the
the-
only one.
Until we went with the cylindrical shape. I was thinking dick the whole time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are we at? We're at an hour. So we can either keep going and make this a long episode, or if people
Go play
feel,
Pal Worlds.
go play Pal Worlds. Yeah, let's go play Pal Worlds. Fuck everybody. Go play Pal Worlds. Oh Christ. But anyone else have anything else they want to talk? By all means, throw your input in. By all means, this is just a bullshit episode. It's just going to throw shit
Pal
together
World?
and go from there. Let's talk about Pal Worlds. There is a pal in there that's looking to mate with humans.
What?
Yes. Yes. So I realized one thing, that this game has a little bit of a parental to a point. Because if you try to catch someone and they break free, you'll see on the side of the screen saying the dirty bastard got free. You can catch humans and put them as Pokeballs, basically, or Pal Spears as they're called, and you can sell them on the market. And same with the Pals, you can
Oh.
sell them as well. And you could definitely rig the game in your favor, because I caught a merchant, and from time to time I'll put him out in my base and be like, hey, what do you got to sell? I know you've been sitting in this little
Jeez.
3x3-inch ball spear that you've been stuck in for the last 2 hours, but what do you got to sell? Stretch your legs for 5 minutes. You got nothing, back you go.
You gonna give me a discount?
Right?
And if you do catch a human, it says you've caught a human, although that's not very humane, is it?
Yeah, right. Yep. I think it
I'm
says something
like-
like that. Yep.
Why are you being like this?
I've caught
I
like
just-
so many thugs already.
I just want my game to be fun. It doesn't need to be dark.
If you look up,
That
I
wasn't
think it's
very
called
ethical of
the
you.
I think it's called the Lovelander or Lovander. It's like it's a love and salamander put together. She's usually part of raids, and there's I almost said Jiggy. There is jiggle physics with her.
Oh
And
boy.
yeah, oh yeah. And the description says that at night she's looking for love. And now as of lately, or the last few years, she's been looking for human partners as well, or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Welcome to South Park's
So
version
that's
of
why you've been
Pokemon.
playing that long.
I
Yeah.
finally caught one. And the thing's been sitting in my spa because apparently they get stressed. Because like I just want to play where I can have a little Pikachu looking little motherfucker running around with a full on minigun. That's what I
Well,
want.
yeah.
That's what I want.
You
I
got
don't want
jiggle physics,
I
and you
don't-
got it cramped up in a ball.
like I don't want Pikachu going, hey Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. No, I want Pikachu, use AK-47. You know, that's what I want. Squirtle, fuck water gun. Squirtle, use bazooka. Boom, be done. And it's like, what the fuck? It is a fun game.
Charmander's running around with a throwing knife.
Yeah, Charmander, use katana. That'd be such. Okay, here's a cool concept. This would be a really cool like artist concept. A Charizard or Charmander or Charmeleon, one of the three. They're holding a katana, but it's like it's basically would be like it's a back shot, like their backs to you. They're looking over their shoulder, but they're holding the blade over their tail to heat up the blade. That'd be such
All
a
I heard
cool.
was
Oh,
back
that- I heard
shots.
back
That
shots.
would
Wait,
be-
what? You only heard back shots? Oh no. Okay, what I
You know
said.
where En's mind is.
I was saying like this would be such a cool like tattoo or even artist like design would be have a Charmander, Charizard, or Charmeleon, whichever, their backs towards you, like so they're basically you're seeing them from the back. They're looking over their shoulder towards you, but they're holding the katana blade like over their shoulder, and the blades stay like over their tail where the fire is. Like they're heating up the blade to cut you deep. Like that would be kind of cool. I don't know about you guys. Fuck, I'm nerding out.
No, that sounds really cool. Yes, definitely.
That's like
All I heard was jiggle physics and back shots.
And he's like, and
Okay.
after that, he heard was
Fuck,
zip. Then you hear, it's stuck in the zipper. Get it out.
That's a good place to end.
Have either of you found real quick though? Have either of you found the Black Marketeer
Yes.
in this game yet?
Yes.
He's got gallows and fucking guillotines everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
What is this place?
Oh, yeah. You can catch him too, you know.
I am scared. I'm running away.
I caught him. In my local save, I've caught him. And if you wait a little bit, you can keep getting him to farm through what's like rare like pals are in there, and you'll become very OP really quick. Anyways, I think we'll call it on that. So something
Turn it on Xbox now.
right, just click. So normally how we normally end our past episodes, we'll sit there and bring up the next future episode, of course, but not this time. This is our season finale. We won't be seeing us back until I think it's around like August, September time, I believe, is when we first originally started D. I don't remember the very first episode when we did it now. But it was such a long time ago. And it's been an honor. It's been a blast. We have heard feedback. We are going to be looking to doing some updates or some feedback for the YouTube series that we do on there, or like getting some visual effects on there. We'll be looking at getting into possibly some like intro music, possibly, and some other things like that. Because like I said, like, before we did these all in one shot. We did one recording. I'm the only one really recording and that stuff. I record the episodes myself. And then I do a little fancy editing. I made my own. I even made the logo on my own. And like I said, just did all that crap, whatever it is. I'm going to change it. I got to change. It can't be Z and D anymore. I got to change it to Z, D, and N. So that reminds me, I got to fix that out. But like I said,
you do.
like I said, we have some upgrades coming along to keep with us, you guys. Like I said, and by all means, we hope that you enjoy the 20 episodes we gave you. Normally last week we were going to try to do an episode, but things went through where it didn't work out for all of us. Family stuff, personal life, IRL always comes first. So we'll kind of do with that. We'll do 19 episodes weekly, every Wednesday, 6 a.m. They'll be released. And then the 20th episode, we'll give it a week. We'll take a week off and do another week. And then, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think that'll work. But,
yeah. Love it.
D, you got any final words to say on the last season or whatever crap? Yeah.
Not really. It's been a blast.
Nothing anymore. You went out.
You want to thank anybody for all their hard work?
Not really.
No.
Well, of course,
Fuck you.
a big
Fuck
part of
you.
it. So.
No, I can't do this without you guys. Like I said, it wouldn't be the same. It was a blast. It really was. It is a blast. I'm not gonna say it was. Like, it's our final episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Started from an idea from work.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep. It all started from work. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Words.
Yeah.
English.
Yeah. English is not my language.
An idea that works.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Works harder than
Alrighty.
what we do at work. Thank you all so very much again. We had M and V with us today. And what the hell's our ending go again? If you are still here, hold on, I gotta find it. Where the hell is it? Yeah. If you are still
script.
here, yep, I have to. If you are still here, then apparently you are strong enough to deal with your feelings and you dealt with us for 20 episodes. Have a good one. Everybody say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.